not too long ago, I liked to make a big distinction between productivity and time management. I thought productivity wasn't super helpful because the term makes us think about our value in terms of what we're able to produce, like we're machines or something. But I thought time management was okay because like management was kind of something that humans did. That distinction seems kind of silly to me now, but I honestly thought that. And I think that the thing that really helped me shift my thinking totally on this was realizing that the person that you are is dictated by how you spend your time. And so time isn't necessarily like this separate thing that you can just look down on and make sure that it is managed efficiently and operating smoothly. Those moments of your life are where your character is formed and where like your personality flourishes. And the choices that you make about how to spend your time are more than just choices about a resource that you have. They are choices about the kind of person that you want to be and the experiences that you want to have. So I think productivity and time management, like they're the same thing. Optimizing your time is something that our culture is obsessed with. I've been obsessed with it at different times. Do not hear me say that I don't think you should have a plan for how you want to spend your time or you shouldn't be intentional about it. But time management and productivity, they're not going to solve your life. And in this video, we're just going to talk about 2 reasons why that is. The first is that life rarely happens as you expect it to. But when it doesn't happen the way that we expect it to, most of us have these reactions. Like either we just drop all the plans, which is why a lot of like time management and productivity systems don't work. Like they work, but they work within a bubble where you are perfectly able to control like all the things that are happening, right? Or we just get really frustrated and we really try to control our time and make it fit to this predetermined schedule. Very few of us are really, really good at having a plan and then immediately shifting into another fully formed plan, right? It's usually somewhere in between the ideal plan and the real life. And for most of us, that's how it's going to be. That's how it has to be because of the nature of our lives. I was actually watching a video recently where this guy was covering Elon Musk's method of time management, and it's called time boxing. And basically, like you mark out sections on your calendar for every single thing that needs to get done. And I can link to it in the description if you're interested. I probably won't unless someone specifically asks for it because I've tried that method before. And personally, I find it not helpful because I'm a regular person with other regular people making demands on my time. And I can't just well, I could, but I'm not really willing to just brush off like last minute requests from my husband or people that I care about. I'm also not super able to just have other people take care of problems as they come up. Okay, so hear me. I'm a planner. I use my planner every single week. I write to-do lists because it is helpful for me to have that structure. It's helpful for me to know what I want to accomplish in a certain day or a certain week. But trying to come up with the perfect plan is a fruitless pursuit. And the more I realize this, and I wish I realized this sooner, but the more I realize this, the more I'm able to stay calm and adjust when things don't go as planned. My therapist likes to say life happens on life's terms, and she's 100% right. The second reason that managing your time is not going to solve all your problems is that when you spend all your time optimizing your to-do list and your schedule and your plan, you kind of miss the point. Really, once you discover a method that works for you in order to get things done so that you can get things done faster or stay on task better or whatever it is that you are trying to do with your time, you will then use that method to cram as many things into your day and your time as possible. We get that dopamine rush of like checking things off the list and being like, man, like I am on fire. I can finally do something. Well, there's nothing wrong with getting things done when you are making the most of every single hour or day or like time slot on your calendar. You're missing out on a lot of what makes life delightful, which is being able to notice small things or making spontaneous discoveries or saying yes to something at the last minute because you have the time and you want to spend it with the person who's asking. If you schedule every single moment of your day, you're going to miss out on a lot of those like more spontaneous things that really make life rich and meaningful. Obviously, I do not hate having a plan. You can check out other videos on this channel where I'm talking about your schedule and I'm talking about your planner and all of that stuff. But I am here to be the person reminding you that time management is not going to solve your life, no matter what all the productivity gurus say. If you're like, okay, Julianne, like, thank you. Productivity isn't going to solve my life, but I need something to help. What can help? Some things that might help are self-compassion, or like, let me see. I made a list here. Self-compassion, realizing you're human, being present in the moment, connecting with yourself, your own emotions, connecting with other people that you care about, spending time thinking. Like a lot of these are ideas that I talk about in this channel. And there's even more, like the list could go on. Getting things done is not the only point of your life. And that's ultimately why time management isn't going to solve anything for you. Yes, it might make some things easier. And yes, it's often helpful to have a plan, especially if you're somebody who thrives with structure like I do. But it's not the end all be all. And it's never going to be. So you can take some of that pressure off of yourself to perform perfectly according to your chosen system, or some of that guilt that you've been feeling for not being able to get things done. Do the best that you can. You're human, and things are going to be okay.